I've been a huge fan of Amanda Lapalme's work ever since this playmat of Aki from 5Ds was first announced. This appeared on another YouTube content creator's channel and was available for pre-order online. I think it was an exclusive deal with Core TCG, and it was made in very limited quantities, and I never thought I would get one. Flash forward to MetroCon in 2018, I actually went to a booth in the Artist Alley where her products were there, and so I was able to actually purchase this mat in person from her, as well as some other products that she had there. And since then, I've fallen completely in love with her art, and I've purchased a lot of her products, including all of her Yu-Gi-Oh! 11x17 artwork prints, such as the Necros one, the Shadal one, and the Cosmo one. I have all of those. They're all framed in the other room. And then more recently, I purchased these Aki sleeves from her as well. They come in a 2-pack, and I've used some of them from this pack as well. Again, the artwork is fantastic. But the product that arrived this week is something very, very special. And these are things that she's been putting together a lot this year. That is the Burning Abyss Special Collector's Box. So I wanted to do a whole video on this because this is one of the coolest fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Products I've ever seen. And this isn't the first one of these that she's done. She did a Shadal one earlier this year. These are made in very limited quantities and can be quite expensive. But when you see the quality of the craftsmanship, considering everything is fan-made and hand-drawn, the quality is just absolutely incredible. So what this is a collection of Burning Abyss-themed accessories with fan art done by Amanda Lapalme with collaborations with other artists. So the first thing we have to note right here is that the box is made to look like a book. Of course, the Burning Abyss archetype is based off of the Malebranche from Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. And so, of course, we have Dante's Inferno there on the cover, featuring Dante. And then, of course, we have, I think, Graf, Seer, and Scarm, if I'm correct. It says Dante's Inferno on the side. It does have a leather texture to the front of it, which is really, really cool. And then on the back, of course, is Beatrice, which looks fantastic as well. And as we open it, it's a hard wooden box with a lining on the inside, and there's a magnet right there, which kind of keeps it closed. So you could actually use this to carry cards with. You know, I wouldn't bring this to your locals. This is a very special collector's item that I would try to keep in as good condition as possible. But if we open it, you can take a look at the contents inside. So the first thing here is a pack of sleeves featuring artwork of Tour Guide with Sangan and the titular tour bus in the background. That looks fantastic. I can't wait to use those on maybe a copy of Dante, or maybe I'll keep that sealed. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that quite yet. Next we have an enamel pin with the Chibi Tour Guide and Sangan, which is amazingly cute. I absolutely love that. That I have seen. The main article in here is a playmat, which I will get to, but in this right here, we have some dice. And I did kind of take a peek in here when I got it yesterday or day before, but I have not opened this yet at all. I know somewhat what they look like. While I'm opening this, I'll talk a little bit more about the product. So, again, these were made in extremely limited quantities, and really to get one of these, you kind of have to pre-order it. So, definitely go follow Amanda Lapalme on Instagram, and be on the lookout for these types of announcements. And she's actually working on her next one, which is a Zodiac box, which already I can tell you looks fantastic just for the artwork I've seen on the playmat. So definitely keep an eye on that. And she sells dice and field centers and that kind of thing off-season as well. There's actually another Aki product, which is a different piece of artwork from the two things I just showed you that's also going to be a field center. I have that on pre-order as well. So let's take a look at these dice. They appear to be individually wrapped in plastic inside here, and they are quite heavy. There's two of them. I don't know if they're identical or what's going on here, but we're gonna... I'm guessing they're individually sealed so that they don't scrape up against each other and cause the paint to damage or chip or rub off. Yeah, these are quite heavy. And I think they're also... no, I was going to see if they're translucent. They're solid. So we have Dante right there, of course. We've got Virgil. We've got Beatrice. We've got Seer, and that one I think is I can barely see it. I think that is Scarm again, and I know Graph is on here somewhere. Yeah, there's Graph. Okay, so that's that one, and it looks like the other one is identical. So it's just a pair of them if you do like high and low roll, that kind of thing. Rounded corners, which is fine. They're quite heavy, like I said. Very, very nice. I think I'm going to leave the other one in the packaging, just the way it is. So, as we take out our cloth playmat, which I actually do not own a cloth playmat. I have mostly the rubber material ones, such as the one right here. So this is unique for me as well. But there's some other items inside here as well. So I'm going to slowly kind of unfold this and hope they don't just fall out. Oh, there we go. So we have a Chibi Tour Guide sticker as well with the same artwork as the Enamel Pin, which is holographic. That looks fantastic. And then finally we have a metal field center in rose gold color of Beatrice, and that is just absolutely gorgeous. So she does make quite a few of these, and the Aki one I'm having commissioned is just like this, where it's metal, rose gold, and it's got the artwork in the center like that. So we'll set that off to the side. And I'm actually going to move the box out of the way. I'm not even sure I will be able to fit this playmat in the entire frame, so I may have to reposition the camera for this. Yeah, so that is absolutely incredible. And the quality of the resolution on this as well is just phenomenal. So of course we got Dante, we got Graph, Seer, and Scarm, and I think that's what, Libic or something that's flying toward us. It's hard to tell. And then of course Beatrice up there. There was actually a rough draft of this. You can see it on her Instagram where Virgil is behind Dante facing away from him. And it looks honestly really cool. So definitely, again, follow her on Instagram. Check that out. And that's about it for this unboxing, guys. So I cannot recommend these products enough. Like I said, I don't follow hundreds of these types of people. I follow a few. But I have to say that out of anyone I know, she makes by far the coolest fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Accessories of anyone I know. And as expensive as some of these products may seem, if you're in the art community and you know the type of effort that goes into these things, it is 110% worth it. And I think that this is the perfect product for any Burning Abyss fan. And if you guys are big Zodiac fans, you should definitely go and keep an eye on that one so you can pre-order it as soon as it's available. So I will probably be using this in some, of course this is if I didn't say so before, this is a 2-player mat, so there's enough room on this for 2 people to play sharing the same mat. And so I will probably do some dual videos whenever I play Burning Abyss again. And me and Michelle will use this mat and be able to show it off on screen. So, alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.